blind right now and works in tech, really supporting the blind. She also, as you can tell, good athlete. Again, that runs in the family here. But also teaching, which I think is an important theme. A person giving back. And there's no greater model than someone who's given back to countless people. And Marie certainly has that as well. So, Marie.
Thank you. Well, thank you all again for being here. It is so special to be able to be here with my family and celebrate my dad and his wonderful this year's of service to Priory and this town. And I want to share a short story because I have been able to attend many Priory functions alongside my dad. So whether it's the Priory auction or the garden party, and I have observed two things. One, showing up with my dad, and anytime he meets someone new, you might hear him introduce himself as, "Hello, my name is Paul Trudelle. I work at the Priory School. I have 6 kids." It rolls off his tongue so smooth, you might think it's his actual name in his passport. But the second thing that you will quickly observe is that when he is at a function, he intentionally moves throughout the space. He is looking for those who might be standing alone and so eager to greet others with the warmest welcome and say, "How are you?" and step aside and get to know the other person. And I think that this act of seeing my dad remove himself as the main character in his life and make space for others and serve others is the greatest role model that I could receive, and my siblings as well. And so, Dad, we are so thankful to be able to see that day in and day out. And I also want to say that while we celebrate my dad today and this wonderful career that he has had, we also want to acknowledge and just be in complete gratitude and praise for Priory and the spirit that Priory has shared with all of us, and especially our family. And it has been incredible to grow up in this community, and from the time that I took my first steps, to be known by name, for others to be able to come to my athletic events and to go to headmasters dinners and to be sung happy birthday from a time when I was 5 years old, and to know that that love and that care is not just confined to those who are inside the Priory community. Because when I taught at California School for the Blind, we did partner events with Priory. And I brought my students here to Priory for track meets and for soccer events. And to see that it wasn't, the Priory students looked at our students who had visual impairments with the most compassion and love, and as other humans, who welcomed them, who treated them with so much grace. And can imagine that when I went back to school the following year, on the very first day, and walked into the elementary school classroom, to have my students run up to me and say, Marie, Miss Marie, when are we going back to Priory? Because they felt that special Priory spirit. And so I know that today, as it's bittersweet, as we acknowledge Dad leaving, that spirit of Priory and making everyone feel known and creating spaces where everyone knows your name will be carried on with us.